What are some things you noticed? Leo pointed out
that it's a busy life. Like you can predict what you're doing each day sometimes.
So their days really follow a rhythm.
Yeah.
They do this in the morning, this in the afternoon.
They don't get too much of play.
They don't have a lot of playtime. Although, what did they do for their activity, Silas? Oh, press the space bar. There you go.
Football. 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 They call it football, but we call it soccer.
Okay, so that's a pretty big part of their. That's kind of like their fun time. We are taking a break from our schoolwork because I have some little guys who are unhappy. We had a kind person give us some junky food over the weekend, and boy, I'm telling you, my kids on junk food is not fun. Okay, so I got interrupted because my little guy needed me. But what I was trying to say is that as a parent, it's not just my job to teach my children the educational things that they need to know in our homeschool. It's also my job to teach them things that I believe are important for life. And one of the things that I see really lacking in our culture is discernment when it comes to what we put in our mouths, and that we have a trust of the FDA as if they have our best interests at heart. And clearly they don't. If you start looking at some of the ingredients on this junk food and you research those ingredients and see some of the side effects that have been linked to them, it's pretty scary. And so I do want to live a life of moderation. I do want my kids to have fun food. I do want to go out for ice cream. I do want to have that kind of junk food once in a while. But there's plenty of good junk food. And so I want to teach them how to look at what they're about to put in their mouth and to make decisions. Is this worth any consequences it might have to my health? And to understand that those consequences don't come immediately. It's a long-term thing of eating things that aren't good for me over a long period of time. And then as an adult, perhaps having to face the health issues that came from seemingly nowhere, but perhaps came from a lifetime of poor eating habits. So anyway, we had a little derail from our normal subjects from the morning to have a health class, but that is a completely legitimate thing to do, and it was needed and it was appreciated because it was relative to what was going on in our real life right then, so it was good. We are starting on the Gupta dynasty.
Hi. No!
Elsie, I like that teal turban.
It's right there. What teal turban?
This bright color. Ooh, that's one of my favorite colors. Okay. So when you're done, you can cut out around this, and we can kind of glue it, maybe part of
that.
Remember, this year we're doing something different for history, that we're trying to make our pages a little bit more
what pencil I found.
decorative to look at. So we're kind of cutting and pasting them together and writing around them. Just a little bit more of a work of art. Okay. Ooh, that's fantastic. I like that. Okay. While you are quietly coloring, I am going to read. How did you know?
Because you always read. Mommy's coloring on the...
That's just erase it when you're done, buddy. If you were traveling during the Middle Ages, you might find yourself walking or riding along through very dangerous lands.
I have to cut it off. See? Yeah. At the end. I'm going to get scarred. I'm going to get scarred. The trunk is all the way there and down.
Okay, so we have read about a lot with the Gupta dynasty, so you need to choose what you want to write your narration on. Okay? Let's get out on our board. Let's make a word bank of everything that we want to remember to write our narrations from.
Hey,
Let's be gentle with each other, please. It is cold out here. Jason was gone all day today, working at our property, and on his way home, I just told him, I need a little bit of time. I just need some mom time, some alone time. So he is feeding dinner to the kids and putting them to bed, and I am going to run to Walmart, and then I'm just going to probably sit at Bread Company or the library so I can read quietly. Elsie, who's making your breakfast this morning?
Pop.
Papa. It's nice having Papa around, isn't it?
Papa.
It's pretty fun. Of course, we want Jason to get a job, but it is kind of nice having him around. I like you being around. I know you do have to work Sunday, but it's pretty fun.
Can I vote?
You can. Don't pull on the wires of that headphones, please. And then come back. We need to start our CBS, so get it quickly. So we're going to get started on our CBS this morning. And we do have our chiropractor appointment this afternoon, so we're going to see how much school we can get done before then. Right, little man? Can you say hi? No.
Okay. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the people of Israel and say to them, these are the appointed feast.
Yep.
Feast of the Sabbath. The Sabbath. That's the title.
Okay. So, which thing are they waving?
They are waving gifts from God. They are waving, and money. He shall wave the sheaf.
The sheaf. Okay, so at the Feast of First Fruits, they're waving the sheaf.
Do I do that?
So draw a line to the sheaf. Draw a line to the sheaf.
What do we do? Okay. There. Where is the sheaf? Right here.
We have to leave for the chiropractor soon, but we have 20 minutes, so I said, let's start 20 minutes of history. And, ooh, throw that away. It's a little splinter.
History!
And then we will finish up when we finish up, but sometimes we just have to start things. Right, guys? Leo, turn it off. Thank you.
What's that?
Okay, hand out papers to everybody.
It's the 5
Oh, Bella, I forgot to... I didn't print papers for Jeremiah because he's a little, but
What do you need me
he
to print?
wants papers. So, here, you want a camel paper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, print one more for that. Make sure it's on black and white and not color when you copy, or else it takes a really long time.
Who needs camel tail?
These dollar store clipboards were one of the best dollars spent. So helpful. Thank you, Elsie, for helping him.
I need a camel.
Isabella's getting 2 more camels.
Mac Wallaby.
You're getting awfully noisy over there. Are you getting to be realizing that craikies like to talk? Are you getting noisy? Yes? Let's all cheer for her when she comes in. camel copy girl. Oh, he did not like that. I'm sorry. I think we scared him. Oh. He got scared from our cheering. You know what? It's probably not. I would say this is probably sand, if I had to guess. Because the camels usually are in the desert. I would guess it was sand.
Yellow.
Okay. Oh, look. Okay. Shh. Here we go. The rise of Islam. Far, far away from Rome in Constantinople, a hot, dry desert.
You go first. Can you show me how to use the wobbler? That's what they call it. Yeah. Where's the start button? Right here. Good. There's this. You can see yourself. See? Hi. It's a video. Say something. Hi. Hi.
It's sunny. We just finished with the chiropractor. We've got 2 cars, so we're trying to negotiate who's going into which car.
Sauce is gone.
Normally I can fit a lot more people, but our back seats are out because we have a, what is it? A dryer. A dryer that we got for free. Until
we got it for free.
We got it for free.
Where did we get it?
So, Silas, why don't you ride in the boy car? It's going to be fun in there. You don't want to ride in the girl car. You ride in the boy car.
Because girl car was kissy.
Anyway, we are on our way to our property. All of the things that Jason had in his office were packed up and delivered out there to our new property. So we're going to go sort through all that stuff and bring home the house plants so that they don't freeze. I think it's looking good. Can you leave it up for now, Miss Elsie?
I like the white.
You like the white. She's still making. So, what did we talk about on this floor? Are we going to do kind of like a broker carpet, or are we going to do
Oh, I was just going to clear coat it.
clear coat and then put rugs down?
Yep.
Okay.
White. You think our rug?
All right, let's check out the rest of the place.
We can't.
Anybody want some plants? These all came from Jason's office. There's more stuff out in our storage shed. Yeah, like this place wasn't crowded enough. Now we have a jungle in here. So if anybody's looking for some cool big plants, do you think Aunt Amy would want the plants? Okay, so work in progress here. This is their kitchen, our new kitchen sink. We have a marble slab, actually, that we have been storing in our, let me do that, but I need to set James down. I don't want to take him out. Let me hold him for 1 minute and I'll walk him outside. We have been storing these marble slabs in our garage for a long time, since we got them free years and years ago. So, this is one of them. It's kind of hard to see at this lighting. It's like a sort of a tan light beige, but it looks really, really blue right now in this camera light. But anyway, they're beautiful, beautiful pieces. So this is going to be the countertop. This is our front step for now until we get a real one.
Okay, 12 weeks, yeah.
We just found out that a friend is expecting. Is that exciting?
Hey, so quick question
Yay,
here. 'Cause
nothing
my
like
wife
new
and I
babies.
wanted to.
Yay.
How private is this news?
Oh, we won't tell anybody. It's a secret.
The whole.
No, it's a
Are you
secret.
guys telling people? Okay, good.
Okay. I get excited about babies. I can't keep it in. We love our babies. We love our babies. Okay, so anyway, continuing the tour. This is The hallway just got painted and I'm so excited. It's just, wow, so fantastic. This is the kids' bedroom. Very tall bunks for my 2 oldest. It's the same on the other side. Middle-aged kids and our littlest guys are on the bottom. This room, where he ran out of paint, so we need to buy some more paint. Oops, can I get the light on? Maybe not. Oh, no, they're not hooked up. Okay, you can't see in there, but that's the laundry room. I'll have that tour officially another day. So right now we are going to watch Jason trying to single-handedly carry in a dryer. What do you think? Oh, careful, little buddy. You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. This hallway is going to get a lot more crowded once the little staircase is back in, but I think we can make it work. We're just going to have to learn how to maneuver in a little house. It's going to be quite a learning experience.
Not waiting for it to warm up. Close the door, please. Gotta get done. That's my key to get in our bellies.
It's a good place to keep it since the bathroom is far from being done.
Yeah, but
The bathroom is kind of like the last.
as far as it's not though. As soon as our water gets in,
Right.
then we need
Right.
to
Walls and paint.
pressure test or leak test the.
I'm gonna take my feet off.
We need to make sure that we don't have leaks. So I need to get in here, and then I need to put up the walls, and then I need to paint in here.
I'll show you.
But as soon as that's painted in there, then we can move the dryer in there and
Leave from here.
do that. All right, let's go.
Another.
Push.
Good morning. We're ready for another great day. It's a beautiful Wednesday. This guy wants to be hugged and snuggled this morning, but can't complain about that, right? Not when we're so kissable. We're washing sheets and blankets today. Mama's coming. This weather is amazing. We have one gorgeous day in the middle of all the coldness that's been going on. And so I sent my 3 middles outside. Jason actually took off for the property to do some work, and the 3 big ones jumped in the car to go because it was just so warm outside. I am doing a little bit. I wanted to share with you what I was doing on the computer. I am actually continually working to try to turn my kids' education over to them, meaning the responsibility for it. Because what I found is when we have crazy days, maybe I have fussy toddlers or somebody is not feeling well or I'm needing to do something for Jason or whatever it may be, that my biggest kids will tend to kind of just drift off and do their own thing and not get their schoolwork done unless I'm right there. So I'm turning their logbooks more over to them, and I actually highlighted, so this is Silas's. I highlighted the things that I expect him to get done. And I know this is going to be a process. I don't expect him to get it all at once, but this is kind of what I expect for him to do. CBS. This is what we typically our goal for a day, but his CBS we all do in the morning, so that needs to be done. Math, a little bit of handwriting, some silent reading, and write something. Write something, which is what I'm about to explain to you. And what I'm telling my kids to give them a little motivation is that Monday through Thursday, all of those things need to be accomplished. That if there's one that they don't get to, that they don't get checked off, then on Friday when we get home from CBS, before they're allowed to have their screen time, which is what we typically do, they need to make sure that they go back and finish something if they didn't get it done. So I think that will be a little bit more helpful for keeping them accountable. Then geography, literature, history or science, those are things that we do all together as a family, usually in the afternoons. And the spelling and McGuffey's is something that he does with me. He doesn't ever do that independent of me. So those things I will continue to do with him. But the other ones, I want him to be able to, and same with my older two, obviously, to be able to do those on his own. So, what can I write about? This year has been the first time that we've done notebooking pages, which I think I probably should do a video about to talk a little bit more and just about that. But anyway, they have binders that we are putting papers in. They also have journals. That this is all just kind of new that we're starting this year. So I'm working on this page that I'm going to print out and hang up for ideas. What can I write? Because I want them to really write something each day. Some of those days it's going to be our notebooking page for our history. But on the days when they don't have that, these are just some ideas. They can either write in their journal, today I, or they can do a page about an animal, a book they've read, a show they've watched, about a place or person, real or imaginary, how something was invented, a story they made up, how to do something, one of my favorite things, or they can write something to mail to someone. So a thank you, a card, a get well, something. The idea of this is just to get my kids in the habit of writing every day. And usually I really enjoy when they draw pictures, or I have one kiddo who's not such a fan of doing the drawing, so I let him print a picture off the computer to glue in next to his writing. But they're pretty neat pages. I think I probably will have to do a video to show you a little bit more about that.
Look, Mom.
That's what I'm working on.
Look, Mom.
Also updating my logbooks because I hadn't totaled up my
I
hours.
draw the chicken.
You're a little chicken in your notebook. That's fun. Uh-oh. Sounds like James is
Mom, we're making a fidget food.
You're making a what?
Fidget spinners. Fidget spinners. I'll show you what.
It's Friday afternoon. We are home from CBS, and my boys are all gone, except the baby, of course. They are with Grandpa and Grandma because I am, every year I plan a father-daughter event for American Heritage Girls for our troop. And this year we are doing a father-daughter breakfast. So we have Chris's Cakes coming to make pancakes and sausage for everybody. But I am planning these little challenges, sort of like minute to win it challenges, but basically we're going to have one team of dad and daughters against another team of a dad and daughter, doing these fun or silly challenges. So it's tomorrow. I need to finish up. I have a big list of all the supplies that I need, and yay, that's what I was looking for. A SIM card. We needed another SIM card to make my other phone work, but anyway, I'm going through. Elsie's helping me. We're collecting all the supplies that we need, things like straws and paper plates and bowls and spoons and ping pong balls, you know. We are getting that together, and we're going to make a run to the Dollar Tree to pick up what we don't have. Once James wakes up. This is my list of ideas. Keep 3 balloons in the air with just one hand. You get the idea. I have a whole list. And I was thinking, since this is a breakfast, that it would be fun to make the prizes. I'm not exactly sure how to do this with the amount of time I had left, but make the prizes seem like they're cereal box prizes. You know, have a big bowl of little prizes from the Dollar Tree that they get to pick one out because it's a breakfast, so, you know, cereal prizes. I don't know. What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
Let me think.
Got all the little prizes picked out. Down in there, we've got tablecloths. We went with some blue and some like a pinkish color.
Some blue and
Okay,
some pink.
so we still need to find ping pong balls for one of the games.
Mom,
And we need a bag of M&Ms for one of the games.
M&M's.
Where did Isabella go?
Somewhere.
Yes, we are here. We are doing pretty good, though.
Pretty red, white, and blue goes with it.
We have enough prizes. 9 is how many I planned for. Okay, so we need to find ping pong balls, though.
Should these stickers go together?
We are
with
home
something?
and we are
It's just kinda
putting
like,
prize packs
some
together.
of this is like wow, 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 and some of this is not. Can we put it with this?
We need 9 prizes.
Feels better.
That will be fine. Those stickers are cute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Look at this.
10.
We'll get that done.
9, 10, 11, 12. No,
Maybe
no,
we
no,
gotta
no.
do the stickers last. That way you can count how many you have.
And I'll
So
put
we
the
just
stickers
found
in
some
there.
little fun things at the dollar store, and we put one Snickers bar in so that the dad has a prize and the daughter has a prize.
Well, how do they know it's the dad's prize?
Well, that's up to them to sort out. And then these will go on the front of the bags. Winner! This is going to be fun. I am getting ready to head to bed, but I wanted to show you what I have finished prepared for tomorrow. So we have these little bags for the winners. There's a little present inside and a little candy bar. So the dads have something to munch and the girls have a fun present. We also, I have in this tub, I have my list of the games, and then for each game there's a corresponding bag that has all the supplies you need for that game so that I'm ready. I don't have to think, how fun are these? There's a headband for this challenge that the girls wear on their head, and then the dads try to throw mini marshmallows, see how many they can get in the container on the girl's head. I think that's going to be funny.
Food is so good.
They taste so good. We have the best team of dads. When events are over, they just break it down so fast.